So taking a look at this example, it might seem a little confusing at first, but what's going on is what we call a half section, where we don't cut it all the way across, but we only cut out a quarter. And so what would that look like? Well, the next thing you need to look at is, well, what is on the inside, okay? So if you look at these hidden lines, you can see there's stuff going in on the inside. Well, these hidden lines right here, this one and this one, are clearly this big hole down here. What's going on down here? Well, that seems obvious. That would be an even bigger hole on the bottom, whereas these hidden lines, these two, and these two are clearly these tiny holes that we're looking at. So what is it talking about? Well, that's here. If we look, this hole is one of those hidden lines. So we pop it back up. That is clearly these two hidden lines right here. Whereas these two off to the left, and we go up a little bit, that's this one and this one, okay? What about that gigantic one? Well, you have to use your imagination, but what you need to be able to tell is there's a bigger hole underneath this shape cutting out from the front here. That's wider than this first hole. And the point is you need to be able to look at these three images and be able to see that picture. The next thing is what happens if we cut that out? So let's look. What would happen if we were to cut out this piece here? So we follow our cutting plane line as they show us in our top view here. Okay, what would happen if we cut that out? What would it look like? Well, it should be obvious to you if we cut out that quarter here. What it would look like is it would look like our hidden lines. It would look exactly like our hidden lines, but not hidden. We'd be looking at them. And so if you look, okay, well, I mean, it's the same shape as our hidden line. We got these two lines right here. So you can see these two lines and these two lines. And then you can see, okay, well, it's going up and then to the right and then up again. Well, what is that? Well, what's going on here? Well, if you look, there's just a bigger hole here than there. And of course, the shaded region, we would put section lines on, and the hollow regions we would leave blank because it's hollow, it's empty, it doesn't have anything there. And what you need to be able to do is look at these three images and see this. This is what it would look like when you cut that out. And using your construction lines, you should be able to line everything up. You should be able to find all the widths and all the heights of everything you need. And lastly, is in your section view, you have no need for hidden lines because you're looking at it. And that's kind of the point. You're looking at the inside. You're looking at what's hidden. So those hidden lines are not necessary. So hopefully this helped you able to sketch the section view of this part here.